predominantly now my work is overseas because we basically don't have a renewable energy industry in Australia. Anything that gets installed is all important. And we are getting to the point where not only are we importing all of our materials from other countries, especially China, but it's getting to the point where we're starting to import the expertise as well. We are missing a we've missed the boat almost on a massive industry, a huge economic boom. From 2013, half of the installed capacity around the world was renewable. I don't listen to climate talks anymore because it's a lot of bickering. In industry, we're getting on with it. In this country, we could get on with it as well. But community solar panels and so that, it's very tokenistic. Very tokenistic. We want large scale. We want to have the industries not just installed here, but export. And we've all but missed that boat. And whatever party you come from, do the maths. It's a good industry to be in. So as a question, your government is proposing to increase logging drastically, to have coal seam gas everywhere, just to go for it. Well,
it looks like it from our point of view.
It looks like that. There's no statement saying anything other than that. So all we can assume, and anyway, I'll talk in 2 years, if you're back in power, I mean, you know, and then also coal mines being expanded. Anything that you are doing renewable energy-wise is being drastically offset by the emissions of other projects. My question is, to you, is why won't the National Party and the Liberal Party, the coalition, why will they not embrace this massive industry in a real sense and make it happen? Let us start making money and let me work in this country, not overseas.
With all due respect, I think I have outlined that in our action plan.
In your action plan, it shows...
I don't see an action plan for the Greens or
in your
for
action
Labor.
plan, it shows that since your government has been in power, renewable energy infrastructure has declined.
Yeah.
Right? It starts going up like this, and then it just tails off when you're in government. No, it doesn't. It's tokenistic.
Okay, well, I'll accept that's your opinion. I don't know if you've actually asked me questions, but anyway.
Okay. I like what you said about local renewable energy, and I've been lucky enough to go to Germany, and every little town in Germany has a solar farm outside each town. But how is selling off poles and wires going to accommodate this? The other thing is, I don't trust government when we sell things, because we sell them to private people, and so often as it has been the case that if something happens and it doesn't work for that private company, we end up owing them millions and billions of dollars because we've signed some crappy contract.
But they must make a profit.
Yes, they must make a profit, and if they don't, the taxpayer ends up paying, and the whole thing falls in a heap. So selling off, A, it doesn't seem to me that it's going to accommodate change, especially at a local level, and B, what is actually going to be in this contract? What are we actually going to be up for? Sorry, yes, well, I was referring to, you're the only party that's going to sell.
Okay, the proposal being put, and you know, we live in a democracy and we're very fortunate to have that. So we're putting a proposal to the New South Wales people, and you have a right, and I'm sure you will, on election day, to make your views known about that policy. We're not selling the poles and wires.
Whatever. What's in the contract? What
are you selling?
You're jumping ahead about three or 4 months because there is no contract yet. We are putting a proposal to New South Wales that we will lease 49% of the electricity network. Not
but you own 51.
Excluding Essential Energy, which covers all of the regional communities.
Which means that
we get to keep
it's actually higher in other areas to accommodate the fact that...
As I said, on election day, you have an opportunity. If we have a mandate, we've explained very clearly to the people of New South Wales what our plan is.
No, you haven't given any details.
Well, there
So
is
how-
no
how can people
contract.
make a
The
judgment
detail
without
is,
details?
this is the proposal. If you oppose the lease of the poles and wires, then vote accordingly on the lease.
I understand that the 51% is not correct. I was told by somebody from the electricity companies that the 51% is an overall figure including Essential Energy, and that the other two companies that you're buying, you won't have a 51% interest in those two companies.
Like I said, you can vote accordingly, and that's what democracy is all about.
And part of the process of democracy is the question and answer
Absolutely.
beforehand. Now we've got